Hello again, Eben Pinion here with another knife review. And this one is an MTech USA Xtreme Ballistic knife. It's a rescue knife, and you can see it has a glass breaker here with a lanyard hole, a seatbelt cutter, and a one-position pocket clip for right-hand tip-down carry. The handle scales are red G10. And it has this nice emblem in it that says on the bottom US Skull, whatever that means. And it has full stainless steel liners and it's assisted opener, so it opens up pretty quickly. It has a 3-inch modified tanto point that's hollow ground, stone washed, and probably black oxide stone washing, and partially serrated. And it opens with either dual thumb studs or the finger flipper, as you saw. And the model number is MX-8. Oh, sorry, MX-A810. And the steel is 440C. Stainless, so pretty good steel, and has some jimping up here which really isn't functional, but the grip itself is pretty ergonomic, locks your hand in there pretty well, and has this, there's jimping on the liner lock. Liner lock locks up quite a bit late, but that's to be expected on many of these Chinese knives. It doesn't center, but it's not rubbing. Pretty quick deploying. And overall, it's not a bad looking knife. It's not great, but you know, from MTech, it's one of their better offerings, I will say. So I mean, do I highly recommend it? Well, as a rescue knife, I'd say get something a little better quality. It's kind of just a regular everyday carry beater knife. This may be useful for you. And I don't know how the glass breaker will do. And the seatbelt cutter so far seems to cut stuff, but I haven't tried it on seatbelt. And it came sharp, both the blade and the seatbelt cutter. And the blade's somewhat sharp, not the sharpest, but it has good serrations here, which I really like. These are actually pretty well done for an MTech knife. Unlike most Americanized tantos on knife blades, this portion up here at the front is actually hollow ground instead of flat ground. Flat ground. It takes a pretty good thickness throughout the blade, but then it just, once it gets to that hollow ground tip, it narrows, but it's still fairly thick enough. So I mean, overall, it's not a bad knife. Not a great knife, not a bad knife, but decent enough, especially for the money, being fairly cheap and under $20. So so I mean, it's not bad. And that's my review of the MTech Xtreme Ballistic knife. Thanks for watching, and God bless.